So, my story today is about the Unitarian Christmas tree. The Christmas tree has a tradition going back a long, long time ago. For thousands of years, people in the North have brought evergreen branches into the house during the darkest times of year, just to remind themselves of growing and eternity. In the 1600s in Germany, people decided to bring a small tree into their house around the start of the new year. The little tree would sit on a table decorated with ribbons and even little gifts for children. Then candles began to be added to the tree so it would blaze with light. Eventually, it became a Christmas Eve tradition in most German households to put up the tree. When Canada was so young, it wasn't even Canada yet in the 1800s, people came here from lots of different places, like England and France. Some people were from Germany. They were homesick in the winter and wanted to have their family tree at Christmas. The very first known Christmas tree in Canada was in 1781, when Baron Frederick Riedisel selected a handsome balsam fir from the forest that surrounded his home and decorated it with white candles. Now that's a part of the story of the Christmas tree in Canada, but there is also a Unitarian connection. In Boston, Massachusetts in 1835, almost 200 years ago, there lived a professor and Unitarian minister named Charles Follen. Charles had grown up in Germany and decided to have a little Christmas tree for his son Charlie, who was 5 years old and who had never seen one. They closed the door to their living room so Charlie didn't know what was happening and then put up the tree. It sat on a tabletop. They tied little toys and candies to the branches and added candles. His parents lit the candles, and then Charlie and his friends were invited in to see it ablaze with light. They were so surprised and so happy to see the beautiful tree. Charlie leapt for joy. Can you just imagine the joy in that house that evening? Another Unitarian, Harriet Martineau, was visiting that night. She wrote about it in a popular book about her travels. Charlie's tree was the first Christmas tree to be written about in the United States, and it helped to make trees a regular part of the festivities. It was a Unitarian tree. Evergreen trees are a special symbol of the season, which is about the birth of Jesus and the joy of being together with loved ones, either in person or virtually. Unitarians help bring the Christmas tree to North America so that they are a part of the heritage too.